Welcome back to the News at Noon, everybody. The 9th Annual Catholic Men's Conference is coming up on August 15th. It's going to be held at Doggett Ford Park. Joining us this afternoon is Andy Sanya. He's the Executive Director for Christ in You, and Andy is going to talk to us about the conference. Thanks for joining us, Andy.
Hey, thanks for having me, Chad.
Talk to me a little bit. When is the conference and how can people get involved?
Yep, the conference is August the 15th, coming up there in about 3 weeks from this Saturday. Tickets are on sale. Men, wait to the last minute, so quit procrastinating. Get online, get your tickets at www.ciy2026.eventbrite.com.
All right, we'll put a flyer up here for you in just a second. Tell us what guys who come to the conference can expect over that Saturday.
A day of fellowship, a day of men coming together in spirituality, learning more about their faith, learning more about themselves, and hearing some interesting talks and conversations, and just learning more about what it means to be a Catholic man and how he can strengthen himself spiritually.
Day starts with Mass, it kicks things off, and then we go into several speakers who will be here to kind of enlighten them and give them the talks they need to hear.
Right. Our top speaker this year is Monsignor Stephen Rossetti, who is used to be the chief exorcist for the Archdiocese of Washington. So he's chased a few demons out of Washington in his time, and he's got some really great stories to tell and talk about spiritual warfare today.
A couple other speakers. You got Tim Glemkowski is one of them.
Tim Glemkowski is the director for Amazing Parish, and he was the director for the this past Eucharistic Congress, where over 100,000 Catholics gathered in Indianapolis for a great week of conference.
And our third big speaker is going to be Jim O'Day. Talk to us about him.
Jim is the director for Integrity Restored, which deals with a lot of men's addictions and issues. He does a lot of coaching to help men overcome some of those problems.
And of course, this conference couldn't go on without the support of Bishop Toups. So talk about
Absolutely.
his involvement.
Bishop Toups is our greatest supporter since he came to the Diocese of Beaumont. He has backed us 100%, and he's going to celebrate Mass open, and he'll be with us the whole day as usual. He loves spending the day with the men of the diocese.
So this conference started very small,
Yep.
parish in Orange County.
Yep.
Talk to us about the growth of the conference over the last 9 years.
Yeah, back in 2018, we started in the parish of St. Francis of Assisi in Orange, and we slowly grew. And then when Bishop Toups came to Beaumont, we decided to take our conference and move it to Beaumont. And we started in the Civic Center, and we've grown about 10 to 15% each year. And this past year, we're up to 730, and we're really hoping for 1,000 men this year.
Statewide, this conference is also one of the biggest, not only obviously in our area, but in the entire state of Texas, right?
Yeah, we're about the 4th largest, and for a market the size of Beaumont is pretty significant. Dallas, Austin, San Antonio lead us, but we fill in there pretty nicely.
All right, so we got about 1 minute left. Let's review. Saturday, August the 15th. What time do doors open?
6:30 opens for registration. And
6:30 a.m.
a.m. That's correct. And guys, this is key. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet and you don't want to stand in line for registration in the morning, get the VIP ticket. You skip the line, just like at Disney World, but a lot less expensive.
Right. So there's posts on Facebook, on the Christ in You Facebook page. Obviously, the website. There's a QR code on the flyer that you see there on your screen. Again, just sign up now. We've got plenty of room left at Doggett Ford Arena. I don't think we can sell out, so we'll take all comers.
Yeah, we'll take as many. We'll have people hanging outside the door if we need to.
All right, Andy, thanks for joining us. Good luck with the conference. That's it for this afternoon. Of course, we'll be back with more News at Noon coming up after the break.
Appreciate you having me.